Right, hello everybody, I'm High Treason, and welcome to a new Let's Play. I'm technically behind, so I'm starting this early, arguably, but it was always scheduled for starting on the 31st of October. So, yeah, and I've got a backlog now, because I've got to catch up on Dark Forces and Keen, and I've got an Egypt video to upload, probably do that tomorrow. Anyway, what are we playing? Well, I probably wrote in the video title, because I'm not the sort of person who chucks question marks on. That's just childish. Unless I have done that, in which case I've just, effectively called myself daft. Whatever. Let's start it up. I'm sure you know what this is. People must listen to what I say. Yeah, only the beginning of the game does this. It's got to start the PS2, set the graphics mode, progressive mode. Thank you. There's only 800 gig left on the hard drive, but I'm going to go quiet because there's an intro cutscene that we've got to watch. A lot of cutscenes in this game. Damn right, Haunting Ground for the PlayStation 2. Let's play it. Part 1. And then the part's probably going to be quite long on this. I mean, you can't just save when you want to, you know? In fact, you can't save if you've been chased in this game. Because, you know, if you remember Clock Tower? Well, this is Clock Tower. We're going to do it on normal mode. I've just done a review of this on my other YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to it, and the same way I'm going to leave a link to this Let's Play on there. So anyone who's come from over there, hello. I wonder if it'll do as well as my Clock Tower 3 review. I have to admit I'm not entirely happy with it, but you know, some of the dialogue I had, I wanted to change it. Like, I wanted to point out this game looks handmade in a good way in quite a lot of places. I don't know, it's just something I had in my head that would sound good, but I didn't really get a chance to go back and edit it. I'll be cranking the game volume up a bit in cutscenes, because they're more important than me. Don't drop the sheet. It looks like a nice place. See, we've got like dead stuff, cage, well, potential torture instruments. That's just your average S&M dungeon. I like this girl already. Oh yeah, and if you want people acting like really like pussy, like certain other YouTube channels, you know, if you haven't seen my channel before, because I suspect a few people will find this who haven't been on the channel before.
Huey.
Yeah, this isn't one of those channels. I'm going to play through this game completely fucking sober. So... yeah, that sheet's almost see-through. I think its development team had a thing for this white silky satin stuff, because I seem to remember there been quite a lot of that in Clock Tower 3 as well. And yeah, it's pretty much the same team who made this. And made Resident Evil 4, I believe. And welcome to our only loading screen, because unless I, like, die, which there's a good chance I will at some point in this, because I don't play it too often, this is like my favourite game, so I don't want to wreck it for myself. Yeah, you don't get loading screens in here, and we can't really do anything out here just yet, so we can go and frighten a rabbit. It'll make us feel a bit better about ourselves. It's like, rah, I Fiona, killer of rabbits. I think we can scare the rabbits. No, there's no rabbits there. Now, run is a button in this, by the way. If I let go of it, she just walks. It's alright for now, but you don't want to abuse the button like this if you're unfamiliar with the game mechanics. But this game, man, it's just... I don't know, there's something special about this one for me. No load screen. Just like close the door for no good reason. I can't just walk around all day holding these sheets around me. Well, why not? Call me old-fashioned, but I'd prefer a normal set of clothes to these bed sheets. Damn it, Fiona, I don't expect much, do you? Bloody hell. Girl's name's Fiona, if you didn't know. I'm not telling you that guy has ruined the game for you. Like, if you haven't played this before and you like it by the time I get to the first boss, I'd recommend playing it for yourself before you watch anything past that, if you plan on playing it, because it probably will wreck the game a bit for you if you watch the whole thing. Because, I mean, you know, by what they are, survival horrors are fairly linear.
I've gathered some clothes for you. Wait! Don't go. Excuse me, but where are we? And how did I get here?
Yes, Master. We will keep her here for a while. I will make sure she stays comfortable.
There's something wrong with this place. This isn't what was in the brochure. You can have your little fit on the ground, Fiona. I seriously doubt the maid cares. I'm not telling you the maid's name yet. We'll find. It's never mentioned in the game. Like, Fiona certainly never finds it out. I only know because it says in the manual. Well, if it's in the manual, there's a change of clothes that the maid has left. Yeah, we'll change into those. No, we don't get to see it. Well, we sort of do, but obviously, you know, they didn't want the game getting like an MA rating. Anyway, if you want to watch like videos of women getting changed, I'm pretty certain there's a lot of good websites out there. Like, you know, you could go on like X videos or Via Hit or, you know, whatever. There's loads of that stuff out there. Not that I'm into that or anything. You know, I just know about quite a lot of websites actually. I was really surprised actually to find your list is still on the go.
Wait a minute. I remember being in the car with...
Now that little melody that plays there is an indicator of something that's happened. That worked, but what should I do? If I could just find a map of this place, then I could get my bearings. And it tells us a few of the controls. Yeah, we can push things, charge after running for a few seconds. Press the square button to tackle enemy. I don't really use that. Oh yeah, you can tell we've played this before because of the thing. But that little melody that played when we first came out in the cutscene, that's telling us about this. Fiona sort of jots her thoughts down in here, and it can be quite useful to you. So I'll probably be reading quite a few of them. You know, we've got right from where we started to the newest one, which is what that melody was about. Feels almost like it was custom tailored to fit me. You know, it probably was Fiona. This place is creepy. It really clings to my shape quite nicely. You haven't been down the swimming pools lately, have you? Although it feels a little tight in the chest area. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. Have we got jello physics, by the way? Oh, fuck yeah. I'm sure any women that were watching this aren't watching it by now. I don't really mind, like, you know, it's... I think I've said before, if you're going to watch a dude playing a game, you're going to have to just, like, accept the fact he's going to think and speak like a guy. And then, that's like our purpose for being here, is to think like that. You know, cut me some slack. We'll pretty much never use that room again, so say goodbye to it. That door's locked, there's no need to go in there. And I'm going to take up all your time by going outside. I could cut it out, as I was advised to in my clock tower video, but I don't cut shit out. That's just not me. I feel it breaks the video anyway doing that. So we want to do this now, because Fiona's day is about to get a damn sight worse. But yeah, I tell you, anyone who's still here from the clock tower playthrough, I reckon my quality might have improved a bit since then. Not doing bad. You know, not to blow my own trumpet or anything, but I don't think I'd do half bad, given the other channels that were around probably spent thousands on their fucking setups, and what I probably spent certainly less than 200 quid on all this gear. Yeah, there were animals around here. If you've ever played Rule of Rose, I'm sure they've played this game. It wouldn't surprise me if they just licensed the engine from it, to be honest. Chamomile. These items will come in useful later. There's nothing down here, is there? Let's have a look. Nope, nothing here. Can we hide in there? Nope, because you can hide in this game. A most unusual place. We'll have to stop running in a minute. So we can start running again in a couple of minutes. This playthrough's the last job for my Clock Tower 3 Days PS2 and controller, because they're both pretty flogged out by this point. Is this blood? Yeah, it probably is. You don't know the half of it, Fiona. It's not go all the way down there yet. I can hear heavy breathing. Someone's jacking off somewhere. And that's locked. I love the camera angles, everything in this. It seems somebody put a lot of time and effort into this game. It feels like a game the developers probably wanted to make. Various formula and computations have been scribbled on the desktop. This goes way beyond something you would learn at college level. You mean it's beyond you, Fiona? Because you're a women's. No. A massive book stands stalwart. What? Okay, you've just completely earned me now, haven't you? Because you've thrown a word at me I don't know, which is either an error, but I don't think so. And you're just... oh, fucking great. Now I made myself look stupid, thank you. It looks quite old, perhaps it's an antique. Great, let's nick it and pawn it somewhere, we'll get loads of money for that. Look at how she looks. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a little thing with my ass, because you gotta look at that for most of the game. Well, I'm sure this is going to end well. Oh dear. Maybe this won't end well. You can actually beat the shit out of him now, and he'll run away. I've seen him jump off the side here. But I wouldn't recommend it, and it doesn't seem to be what the developers intended you to do. And he seems to come back a bit faster if you do that. I would just go and do it this way. Oh no, what should I do? If I don't do something, that thing will get me. Oh, by the way, in Clock Tower you might remember how text and that used to freeze the game. It doesn't in this one, usually. I think it might do there. But yeah, it tells us that orange huh. Perhaps I could hide here or something. It comes up when you stood there. Some places you can hide, but you can hide in other places. And obviously the music's an indicator of how far away the stalker is. Doesn't usually run straight over there. Well, he's obviously done college level English. Hey, I opened that door. And this is why I went outside before. Don't make too much noise, because if you go around smashing shit, they tend to come out. And we have to make some noise here. The game's pretty lenient this early on. And the ambience tracks back, which is always a good sign. That generally indicates that, you know, the stock's going to win. These dolls, they're distracting apparently, but I've never really used them, like, past my first time through this. I've only been through this game about 4 or 5 times. Like, I really don't play it that often. Do you have anything to say about those? I've never checked. Yeah, there's another room we have to go to first. That's basically going to tell us what we've got to do. And you'll excuse me for taking a bit of a shortcut with where we're about to go. Let's just check the portrait out, something to do. A woman with wings protruding from her back. An angel, perhaps. Might well be. Wonder how long it is before I sink to the level I sank in Clock Tower 3.
It has alphabetic keys there.
I thought you were smart, Fiona. Right, actually, I think it's better if you do this, because there's a couple of different ones you can use to effectively achieve the same thing. Yeah, what we want, we're going to order some meth and have a rave. There's a few Easter eggs and stuff in the game as well that I'm not likely to show you. And we will need that. The rest keyplate. The rest of them. It would just be good if we get the rest of the keyplates. And this ain't like Clock Tower 3, you have to use this. Nothing happened. Oh, bugger, I just used the wrong one. Well, it went in anyway, apparently. No, must resist the urge to start saying stupid shit. It's Capcom's fault. I mean, look what they put on the screen. You've got Fiona going around with her jello physics, wiggling her ass like she does. It's like, what do you think? My mind's gonna wander and... Right, I'm not having this. I'm going and pressing myself another keyplate. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. That's never happened to me before. Fuck! Rest keyplate. The door shut. That doesn't mean... Oh, thank heavens. Get out of here, Fiona. This place is, like, weirding me out. And I don't like it. And that's very peculiar. You can't just walk off the edge, can we? No. Why do the stairs stop halfway? Why not? Like, why wouldn't they stop halfway? It makes perfect sense. You got some weird ideas, Fiona. Like, seriously, I've got stairs in my house. They just stop halfway. And then there's like a ladder. Because ladders are better than stairs. Magnesia. Good stuff. Hey, I've got some magnesium. That stuff's brilliant. I'm set it on fire. Don't look at it directly. I can burn your fucking eyes out. This harp is so large and bulky. I know what else is large and bulky. You want to see it, Fiona? Ah, fucking hell. It's hard to imagine people actually playing these things. Let's see, we got I'm sure this won't be important at all. There's a rather sturdy look to it. Huh. Chamomile. I'm sure I've got some chamomile soap somewhere. Actually, do you have anything to say about that window? No. Huh? What's this?
Ah, Fiona. I see you finally awakened. There's something that I've wanted to show you for quite some time. Pull away that sheet behind you.
I'm sure this guy's a nice man. Oh, what's under here? Is it cookies or something? Or maybe it's a new, like, PlayStation 3.
Beautiful, isn't it?
That depends on the interpretation of the viewer.
Is what you will become in the future. Go ahead. You may touch it. You will be mine, Fiona.
What a nice man. Oh, and don't forget, they didn't take the key, so we get to look at the boing, boing, I said boing. There we go. So Fiona does have a nice walking animation. I could look at that all day. Probably shouldn't, like. Yeah, again. Inventory don't work that way in this one. To find a key if I'm going to get through this door. I'm going to cut this in a bit. Let's see, we'll go as far as finding the map, and then I will call it a part. Although there is a save point in here, but there'll be a save point after the cutscene that's going to happen shortly, not this cutscene. That just explains to us these luminescence, but I can explain it faster. That blue ball there, yeah, it's going to sniff out the Azoth. Oh, I didn't read that thing. Well, Azoth is like essence of life. Fiona has that, apparently, and so, also, I would imagine, given that it's chasing after her, why in the world is there a chair here? Because somebody doesn't like LGR. Me included. This is just a normal chair, right? Yeah, whatever, it's... Look, it's only there to annoy some guy who's never going to play the game anyway, because he's too busy going with his ad revenue. The design and type are identical to the previous chair. They're probably from the same set. The chair itself looks to be of a standard design. Oh, it's mass-produced shit. We don't want none of that. Go and get some classy furniture around here. I want to fuck your castle up. They're only cockroaches, Fiona. Leave them alone. We stomp on them. Antimony. I don't really use that either. Right, that's a broken piece of a key plate, and there is another piece, but basically they're just two halves of one of those that somebody's broke. Because they like the idea of Fiona pissing her pants instead of being able to use the bathroom. And now you can't piss in this game. It's not Postal 2 or Duke Nukem. Passes a Duke Nukem test in a way though, because it at least gives us a reason why it doesn't work. So she's going to try holding it for now. Presumably she's gone through the rest of the game really needing the loo, which is like probably not that pleasant for her. I wonder if this water's drinkable. Yeah, drink more of it. This could be fun. No, nothing happens. It just well, there you go. It calms Fiona and completely restores their stamina. Can't be used while you've been pursued by an enemy, because that would make the game far too fucking easy. And that can be used as a hide point. And there's some over there that can as well, that bath, but we're not going to go in there just yet, because we don't need to. that, so I'll keep running for now, it's alright. Nothing's going to happen, is it? I'm sure. Nothing bad can happen. Yeah, the other half of the key plate is in this room here. You can see it right there. Now I'm going to unlock that, because I'm wondering if it remembers that it's unlocked. It should do. That could be very useful later on. Chicken jerky. This thing looks rusted in several spots. A thick reddish-black discoloration cakes the surface. Yeah, is that rust or blood? There's nothing in the pot. Well, that's good. Because I'm sure anything that would be in that pot probably isn't very good. Wow, Fiona totally trashed that thing. We have the map. We have damaged yet more of these people's property. You know, they're all hospitable towards you, Fiona, and you're just going around smashing the place up. You know, look at the spider's webs. You know, it says a spider in it, and he moves around. It's little things like that that make all the difference to me. Like that. Oh no, that just really appeals to me, the little spider there. There's one in the other web as well. But I don't know if we can make him out. I have to play this in a really small little window. Right, well, there's going to be a cutscene, and we'll find out what happens next time.